rapid fire the last two so I can get them done. I know you guys are tired of waiting for seems like hours in between each upload, so we're going to do the first Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss match for the Raw Women's title. I personally thought it was going to be one-sided again. I was pleasantly surprised to see Alexa get some like really decent offense in, and they really played up to Ronda's ribs being injured, which was something that I didn't know if they would do or not. I'm glad to see that. They made it more of a match than I thought it was going to be. It showed Alexa's, kind of mean streak and her ability to kind of overcome the bigger obstacle, while at the same time showing that, yes, Ronda is a beast, but she is human and she has vulnerabilities, and they are able to be exploited. So it was a good match. I don't think that Mickie James and Alicia Fox had to be out there at all. It just them two would have been all right. Or you could have Ronda just go ape nuts and just can take him out from the beginning. That would have been good enough. I'm trying to think. My biggest problem with this match is Ronda has picked up wrestling very quickly. A lot faster than everybody thought she would. She is, they are right. She is like a female Kurt Angle. And she took this like a duck to water, or it affected like cake. Affected cake. Yeah. Love that cake. Anyway, one problem I have with her, she is a beast. She is strong. She has some excellent moves. The finisher, a little tweaking, make it look a little more. It reminds me of Wasteland that Bad News Barry used to do, and that move was just weak. I mean, the worst case from Ronda's, like, you might hurt your back a little bit and you make it a little dizzy. But in the armbar, first two times against Stephanie, against Nia, which she tried to do it against Nia, started to look really good, but, we all know what happened with that and the interference with the cash-in. But against the last two times against Alexa, her armbar, I thought the first time might have been okay, but now it's becoming a trend and I don't like it. I mean, her arm is bent in a natural position. There's no pressure being put on the point of the elbow. There's no real way to sell the move because from every camera angle you can tell that it's like a rest hold. It does not actually put any pain on or show that it could put pain on the opponent. And it's really weak. I mean, you have her do a choke. You have her do a triangle choke. You do a version of the Hell's Gate, which I would like to finish her. It was really cool looking. I don't know how devastating it was. I've never put in it, nor have I ever put anybody in it. But just the visual alone looked really cool. There's a lot of submission holds you can do if you want Ronda to really. You can have her do a heel hook. I forgot that Daniel Bryan, well, I don't know if he did it or not, but I know the showcase mode in WK19, a little ahead of myself, talking a little fast, I apologize. He gets a heel hook, and I think it's against Cena in the game. So, heel hook is a real MMA move. You can't put it in hard. Of course, you snap someone's ankle, but a knee bar, that's something someone doesn't do. If you're going to do an arm bar, make it look at least painful. Trust me, I've been putting the arm bar a lot when I wrestle with a few of my cousins. That son of a bitch hurts, but let's just find something more devastating for her to do. Other than that, like I said, it was a good match. Just come up with a new finisher. I'd be okay with it. The last match, okay, up until the last match, which we all knew would be a gigantic clusterfuck from the get-go, because they couldn't have Braun lose because he'd look weak. Again, they were not going to let Roman lose because it's Roman. Let's face it, he's not going to lose. We all know this. There's really no point in even thinking about it or debating. So they had to come up with a way to make both guys come out okay and still look like a threat. The match started off like just two big guys. I did like the stares to the face when Roman went to run around the ring to do his little, I think he calls it the drive-by, the apron drop kick. Steel steps. And Braun, dude, he hit Roman in the stomach while Roman was on the ground with the steps, and he picked up steps and launched it about almost 3/4 away across the ring, out of the ring to the floor. And it was like he was throwing a Nerf ball. Braun is a lot stronger than that man actually. I think he actually realizes sometimes. But shenanigans. Here comes, Dolph and Drew. They tried to get in, they can't. Here comes the rest of the Shield down to continue their things, kind of save the day. They scramble up. Dean had the funniest thing I've seen him do it before, but he straps some kind of like a rope or something around a kendo stick and straps that to his back. He climbs up to the top of the cell. Ingenious. He knows that his partner's going to beat up a little bit from the double team. He already ate a super kick. Seth ate a super kick on top of the cell. So he gets up there and starts wailing away. Dolph and Drew getting the advantage. They all four knock each other down. Dolph says, "Forget this, I'm out," and starts to climb down. Seth comes down. They fight a little bit, and they both throw each other through independent tables, which was a nice spot. But I heard that Dolph Ziggler hurt himself because he's not usually, hasn't taken a high bump like that before. So it was a great spot. But in like 10 minutes, this all took place. Braun and Roman were in the ring just laying down, taking a fucking nap. This match was completely... The action outside was actually more entertaining than the fucking match actually happened in the ring. That's pretty pathetic in my opinion. And that's why I think this match made the rest of the pay-per-view shit the bed. It was pathetic. And then you have Brock Lesnar coming out, looking like $1,000,000, shredded, got the beard. He actually doesn't look bad with the beard. Got the beard going on. So, he kicks the door in. He kicked the door in. I guess it's not, suspension of belief, yeah, it's possible in the realm of wrestling. Kane, a long time ago, back I think it was 97, ripped the door off the Hell in a Cell. I think it was Taker and Shawn in that match, actually. So it's happened. But the funny thing is that Brock used the cell door as a ramp to walk up into the ring. I almost hit the floor laughing. That was probably the best part of the match for me. That was hilarious. And then he came in, he grabbed the broken pieces of the table and started beating the shit out of Braun and Roman with them. Pieces were flying everywhere. I know it was compressed composite table and it's compressed fiberboard. But the visual of him hitting somebody and hear the thwack, followed by pieces just flying off, it was okay. Then he hits F5 on each of them. I thought, the guys from Going in Raw said it, and I agree with them. They should have had Roman get F5'd on top of Braun and the ref count to 3. That way, Braun technically didn't lose as much as Brock let Roman win. It furthered the story. It made a lot more sense. No, Roman rolls off. Brock takes a look around and, kind of admiring what he just did. He walks out of the cell. The referee slides in and immediately calls for the bell, which is complete and utter bullshit. Hell in a Cell, just like with Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy earlier in the night, Orton wasn't about to let the referee stop the match to call for the pin. If anything, you want to do that finish, have the referee administer a 10 count, say it was a no contest because neither men can answer the count of 10. We go on, we go for the match, but it's a no DQ match. There's no reason to throw it out. It was the most stupidest ending in a WWE pay-per-view in a long time. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of their flipping endings are pretty stupid to begin with. But it was a great pay-per-view. It was an entertaining pay-per-view. It was fun. It didn't seem like the last thing as long as it did. But that main event, with the 10-minute nap of the participants, more action on the outside than on the inside, and this whole shit with Brock, and then throwing the match out, just ruined the whole pay-per-view for me. I feel sorry for everybody in the back that wrestled before them because they all put a heart and soul into the match. And even, Drew, Dolph, Dean, and Seth, they did their part in their match. And like I said, it was way more entertaining than what was going on into the ring. And that's saying a lot because I'm a huge fan of Braun Strowman. I want him to win that world title. I know he won't win the Universal title. Sorry, it's the Universal title. I know he won't win it. Damn it. He deserves it, and he's a lot better off than Roman Reigns is with it. So there it is. My last two final matches I had to do a review of and reaction to from Hell in a Cell. 95% of the pay-per-view, perfect. Last 5, shit on the rest of it. So the next one is Super Showdown, Super Show, something happened. I think it's happening this weekend. I will try to get my predictions out for that, and then I may do a live stream. I may not. We'll see how it goes. Until then, if you agree, disagree, whatever, let me know down in the comments. Please like and share these videos. I would very much appreciate it. I'll say thank you in advance. Until then, this is Mr. WrestleRant saying, see you later.